Okay, still sick, but it's time to get back to work. So now I'm going to be grabbing rocks from this pile over here and bringing them over here. They're going to build a concrete path, I guess, from the rocks. I'm not really sure. I just know my task is to bring the rocks over here in a wheelbarrow. So Riki's going to give you guys some context of what we're doing here, because he can explain it much better than I am, since he's the one that's actually doing it. I'm just helping him. But let's see what he has to say.
Okay, so we are bringing electricity and water from this wall over here. You will see here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this length here, we could do it pretty deep. It was just like 20 centimeters, and then you hit the rock, because there's rock underneath every place here. So it went good for the first bit here, but then here we encountered a lot of roots from the trees. So we have to bend it here up to the wall, and we will now follow the wall with the pipes, and then we will pour concrete and put stones on it. So it doesn't get in any danger for anybody.
So the concrete first and then the stones on top?
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
Because if you only pour concrete, with the years the concrete will crack. It will be damaged by water and sun. But if you put stones on top of the concrete, then the stones will avoid the concrete getting damaged.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so we're bringing, as you see here, the water pipes, and the big pipe is for the electricity and for future usage. So it has very lot of empty space.
That's so cool. And where did you learn all this?
In my occupation.
Oh, okay, okay.
Where I work.
This is what you do in Norway?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Well, in Norway I build power lines.
Oh, okay.
So I climb and build power lines. So that's how I learned about electricity.
Oh, that's so cool.
But the water system, that's YouTube.
YouTube.
Taught me that. A lot of failures.
Yeah, that's so cool.
In the beginning it was working, and then all of a sudden, hey honey, why is the Wi-Fi gone?
Yeah.
And we went to the Wi-Fi room, and it was sprouting water out, for one of the pipe. And it was doing a circuit on the Wi-Fi router.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So I learned how to tighten the pipe more tighten.
Wow, that's so cool. It's so cool that you learn, like, when you have your own property, you start to learn so much more, because you now it's dependent on yourself to fix it.
Exactly.
So
Look
cool.
This was the first roof we built. Look, it's a shitty asphalt roof. And then the second one is over here. So this is evolution. This red one is the second one over here.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
When I first came here, I thought that was already included, like it was already part of the house, but I just found out last night that you guys are the ones that built it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Again, YouTube and asking a lot of friends.
Yeah, and so that roof over there is the third one?
Yeah, that's the third one. And the cost for it to be in such, it's not so good, but it's okay. But it's because of the economy.
Yeah.
We spend all our money on this roof, and then what's left?
What's left you put over there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that roof though, it's nice. It seems stable.
Yeah, it's very stable. It has survived the most devastating storms here.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's all you need, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need it to look beautiful.
No, it's only because when it starts to rain, we don't have to run out and take away all the blankets and
exactly.
pillows. Yeah. So it's only for protection.
That's so cool. And so we're gonna grab stones. So we have 3 piles right now. We're gonna grab like, what you say, like 5 or 6 more?
Yeah, exactly.
And then just so we can cover up the pipes. That's kind of our task right now.
Yeah.
And we have many tasks here on the property, but that's the first one right now.
It's gonna be a few days off for Zach now.
Yeah.
Hard labor every day.
It's nice though. Like, it's nice not being sick. I can actually work again. Would you be interested at some point when we're done here giving a tour of the whole place?
Absolutely.
Because I was gonna do it myself, but I think it would be better coming from the person who has created it,
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, we're gonna get back to work, and we'll do that tour later.
See you guys.
All right, a couple hours later, this is the progress. We did like I don't know, 8 wheelbarrows here. There's one over here that we did. They're gonna put this pile around these trees over here, and then we started a pile over here because apparently they're gonna do another piping under the ground right here. So we put one here, and we still have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 more to do that we will finish tomorrow. But now we're gonna go, there's this nearby buffet place that they really like. I actually didn't even know about it, but I apparently biked past it the other day when I was biking from Ariani back to here. But yeah, so we're gonna go head there right now and get some grub because I am starving. Haven't eaten all day, but we did this work, and it really builds up an appetite. Good morning. It's time for my daily tennis racket exercise with the dogs. We were supposed to go to Palma this morning at like 6:30 a.m. but we ended up like not even falling asleep until like 2 a.m. last night because for some reason my sickness just really gets worse at night, and so it just kept me up all night. And so we ended up not waking up at 6 to go with Ellie and Riki. So we're just here holding down the fort until they get back around like 4 or 5, because Riki drove Ellie to the airport so she could fly to Ibiza, because she goes there once a week for work. And then Riki's just visiting his family. A lot of his family lives in Palma. And so, yeah, and so he's just waiting down there until around 4 p.m. when she gets back from Ibiza, and then they're going to come back. But I am just going to play with the dogs for a bit. I actually just finished editing a video, but the internet is so slow out here that I waited I let it go for maybe 30 minutes and it only went 1%. So I ended up just canceling it. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing for uploads. I might just get an archive of videos going and then upload them when I have better internet. We're going to be here for another like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So it'd be nice to upload some videos while I'm here, but it's fine. I can just edit them and then upload them when like I said, when I get faster internet. Okay, anyways, time to play with the dogs. They're waiting on me. Where's the ball? ¿Dónde está la pelota? After the buffet yesterday, I totally forgot to ask Riki to give us that tour that he was going to give us. So today when they get back from Palma, I'm gonna see if he'll give us that tour. All right, we desperately need some groceries, so I'm biking into town, Santa Margalida, to a spar. Apparently there's a spar there. So I'm gonna go get some groceries for us for the day, and I guess some chicken for dinner. Probably won't film too much, but I'm gonna bring my GoPro with me anyways. And if there's something cool on the way there, because even though I've been to Santa Margalida like the first day, I think it was, or the second day, I haven't biked there. I biked the opposite way to Ariani. So it'll be cool to check out the path to Santa Margalida. I don't know if I said it, but from here on the outskirts of town, it takes about 15 minutes to get to the city center. So it's not too bad, but for me, probably like 20 or 25 minutes because I ride pretty slow. if you couldn't tell from my last bike adventure. Oh my god, that almost killed me. Oh, it feels perfect right now. The weather is amazing. Nice breeze. Perfect day for a bike ride. Alright, I'm now entering the town of Santa Margalida. This is the town of Santa Margalida. I love it. It's so cool. Now I gotta find the spar. I found it. All right, good to go. Okay, this one's gonna go far. You guys gonna grab it? You guys have to go for it. You guys have to go for it. You didn't go for it, Onyx. You gotta go for it. All right, we'll do one more. Who am I kidding? We're gonna do like 50 more. Okay, this one is gonna be, oh my God. This one's gonna be, I'm gonna go really far with this one, so you gotta go get it. What's up? So Ellie and Riki get back around 5 p.m. I think. It's about 4 p.m. right now. I believe I talked about this earlier. Ellie went to Ibiza because she works there once a week. Once a week she flies from Palma to Ibiza, which is crazy. For me that sounds so cool, but for her, because she's been doing it for so long, she is just like over it, you know. But and then Ricky's hanging out with his family. So because they're gone, we're just kind of chilling today. And also, I'm still sick and Cassandra's still sick, so we're also just chilling. But it's like, you know, the tail end of our sickness. Like I'm still able to do things, you know. I'm like playing with the dogs. I went on a bike ride and whatnot. So tomorrow we'll do the rocks. We'll finish up the rock game. And then I think we're gonna be, the first work that we did was to cut the branches from the wheelbarrow trees. And there's a bunch of other trees. There's like tomato or lemon trees and some other trees, I don't know. But we're gonna basically be doing the same thing. We're gonna pick the good fruit and toss the bad fruit and trim the branches. And then we're going to take the branches over to that place behind me over there. And then we're going to throw them in the wood cutter. I don't know what the proper name would be, but yeah, basically a wood cutter, I guess. And rinse and repeat. We're going to do that for like 5 or 6 different fruit trees. And yeah, and the pool. I think there's some other things, but from what I can remember, that's the main thing, was the fruit trees and the pool. The pool's like not a main priority, but Ellie was saying if we wanted to get started on that, it would be great because then we can swim, which would be really cool because we're not super close to the beach. Like we could bike there if we wanted, which would take like, I don't know, an hour or so, which is not that big of a deal. But it's even better just to have your own pool, which is right behind me, right back there. So we need to fix that pool so we can do some swimming. So basically, when you see this, all my videos are going to be up to date, up to this point, of course. But I just finished my last Greece video, part 6. And yeah, I already talked about this earlier, but I've been trying to upload it. Oh my God. You can see that I'm still a little bit sick, but I've been trying to upload part 6 all morning, and I got like 1% for the first half hour, and I'm not about to keep my laptop open for the next like 48 hours, however long it takes. I spent like 2 hours this morning finishing that part 6, and I tried to upload it, and yeah, I can't get past 1%, and like, oh, I could have spent more time today editing the next country, which is Ireland, which obviously if you're seeing this, my Ireland videos are already finished, which is crazy to think about because I still have Ireland, Netherlands, Germany, and France, and then like a month, as up to this point, over a month in Spain. And by the end of Spain, it'll have been 2 months. So Florian, if you remember him from my Tunisia videos, my Greece videos, and my Netherlands videos, he contacted me yesterday and he was saying he gets a week off of work. And so he was thinking about, he remembered when I was staying with him in the Netherlands, I was telling him that we're probably going to be going to Morocco at some point. And yeah, so he contacted me and he's like, hey, I get a week off of work and I'm thinking about meeting you guys in Morocco. And so we are literally in the process of planning a trip to Morocco. Like Cassandra and I are already going, but he's going to meet with us for a week. He's going to fly in and out of Fez. So we're thinking about getting an Airbnb for a week in Fez and then kind of make that our home base for the week, and then just take day trips to different places around Fez. So basically he said it's like 99% sure, a for sure thing, but he just needs to talk to his coworkers because they're all taking like a week off at that time. And so he's like, yeah, there's no way that I cannot take time because they're taking time. And yeah, so I don't know the whole story, but he said he's going to let me know. And yeah, I'm super excited. So we're going to meet up in Fez in about, let's see, today is May 23rd. So basically in a little over a month from now, we're going to meet up in Morocco in Fez. And it's going to be super cool. This is going to be the 4th country that I've experienced and traveled around with Florian. But for now, I'm just going to chill. I think I'm going to just kick back and watch some Netflix or something. I don't know what else to do. Riki's showing me how it's done with the tennis ball and the tennis racket. Ah, okay, that's how it's done.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it's done.
Sometimes it takes time to make him start running.
Yeah. A lot of time he just stares at me.
Vamos, 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 Oni.